Clarence, looking forward to an outstanding year of high school football this year. Of course, we work St. Mary Parish and Assumption. We're here with Assumption tonight. And got a lot of young teams, a lot
Yeah.
of rebuilding teams, but for the most part, entertaining teams.
I tell you what, it's been good. You've seen a lot of the young guys that we've seen that were sophomores and juniors last year now having to step up into those spots. And tonight we see some of the evidence of it. See some guys from Assumption that had some nice seniors. Now they're stepping up as well.
Yeah, we were spoiled looking at 3-year starters across the board this
Yeah.
year. We're looking at quarterbacks like Domino Berwick, his first
Right.
year at the helm at quarterback. McCleary with Morgan City, his first year.
Yeah.
Central Catholic had to switch over to Fear the Veer. For years, spread open, throw it all over the field. This
Always.
year, they ended a ground and pound with a senior offensive line. And next week, we'll see those Berwick Panthers taking on the Franklin Hornets.
One thing we're looking forward to, Berwick will be at home. Franklin, once again, be coming into town to Berwick. Franklin Hornets usually look like they start kind of shaky at the beginning of the season, but typically end up in the playoffs. Tell you what, I like the second half calling for Assumption offense. Just been doing a great job and just hard-nosed playing some good football right now.
First down, Willoughby keeps it himself. Runs into a wall of blue jerseys. They'll bring him down and led by big number 90. That's Donald Jones clogging up the middle.
Jones, we never really displayed it. Don't know the size of it is, but Jones looked like he's about at least 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 230 pounds or so.
Second down coming up. Won't be enough for a first down. They'll have it down to the 20-yard line.
If Willoughby get a quick pass out here to Miles, Miles able to, most importantly, get the reception.
It'll be third down. We're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. Mustangs been there a few times and faring pretty good.
Capitalized very well.
They'll go back to their jumbo running package. Fumbles the snap, hands it off late, and that play wasn't good from the beginning.
Not at all.
Give credit right there, crossing the 20, getting a couple. Lucky to maintain possession.
Without a doubt, Davis was able to get a few yards. See exactly how they're going to set this up. Just got to get the snap, personally speaking. It's not that they're in a spread offense like you would always say, Boo. They're not in a spread offense. Right on the center. So
it's fourth down and 2. They're lined up for what's known as the tush push. They'll give it a shot right here, and they're pushing him in for a first down, and that is a quality fourth down effort.
Without a doubt. And we've seen that last year for the Assumption Mustangs. Went right back to their bread and butter, able to get the big first down. Little physicality right there, just showing a lot of push here late in the game for that offensive line.
Big lineman Watkins, hand around the waist, kind of carrying him. Willoughby didn't even have to run his feet. He can just go for the ride. As successful as that play was, they could probably run it three more times. Hand off to Davis. There's big number 90 again as Jones wraps him up.
Jones was able to get that. It's a little slant in there from his defensive end spot right there. Good slant.
$80 yards on 15 carries for Davis. He has been the workhorse here tonight. Couple touchdowns. Got one in the air, one on the ground. Second down. Play action pass. Had a man in the corner of the end zone. Couldn't find him.
Willoughby just trying to get some positive yards out the situation.
Yeah, lucky they don't have an eligible lineman downfield again.
Yes, exactly. He's wandering around. Pass was intended for number 80, Wilson. Here's just good up the field rush by Mitchell, and Willoughby able to just get it off.
You know, you're close enough. You got too far to go. Take another shot with the field goal team. I watched him kick in pregame. You know, you get a good snap and hold, and he's got capabilities, especially from this distance.
Critical, very critical.
You know, third down timeouts will be crucial here in the second half, and they'll use a timeout here. Let's take a timeout, folks. 21-20. This game is coming down to the end.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
It's great that you've joined us for tonight's second week of high school football here on KWBJ. We're at Terrebonne High School, HL Bourgeois home field, taking on the Mustangs of Assumption. 21-20, a game. I don't know if anybody expected it, but the Mustangs have done enough to hang around, and now they have a chance to take the lead.
Very much. And, you know, last week you had this HL Bourgeois team score over 40 points. But Assumption able to lose get some things back in a positive aspect for this particular team, looking pretty good.
Third down here. Willoughby back to pass. Pressure coming. They'll flush him out. Has room up the middle. Cross the 10 to 5. Runs through a tackler. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Tell you what. See how this going to pan out. Touchdown for Willoughby. Everybody covered downfield. Willoughby been doing this opportunity tonight. Everybody covered. Going to see Willoughby just take it straight up the gut.
That hesitation allowed the defense to spread out. And then he just has to find the soft spot.
That's all he had to do, and he did that very well. And one thing he did do, Boo, hold on to the football real well, whether just try to carry one hand.
They'll go for two again here.
So to get the last push.
Not going to get it. They got him stood up when the whistle's going to blow. Forward progress has stopped. The two-point conversion is no good. A 16-play drive by the Mustangs. They go 84 yards. Willoughby does it himself. And just like that, the Mustangs are on top.
Say nothing fancy about it. Coverage downfield. And you're going to see Willoughby doing the right thing, just getting it back upfield. No rush. Everybody's out the way. Willoughby able to get in for the touchdown for the Mustangs.
Getting close to that player of the game, and when you think that Davis is your guy that's going to get that size medium, Willoughby steps up and says, hey, man, that large ain't looking bad. He's trying to get his name in there.
Yeah. Tell you what confidence that you see a team. For the first quarter, you just look like the Assumption was null and void. But the second, third, and here now in the fourth quarter, Assumption's taking this game over.
Plenty of time on the clock, 6:50. There's a hydration timeout coming up at the 6-minute mark. Both teams use some timeouts early, which may come back to haunt them late.
Right. You called that so perfectly, Boo. And once again, Assumption has 2 timeouts left. HL Bourgeois only 1.
Gutierrez will put a foot into it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Celestine has it. He's dangerous in the open field if he can get going, but the Mustangs have another answer for him. He's wrapped up by Carson Leonard, the sophomore. And here comes the Braves. Looked so good on that first drive. They went 5 plays, 73 yards, but since then they've been hemmed up by this Mustang defense.
Just shut down. I mean, they tried to throw the ball, looked like, which is not their great stance, and it hadn't been effective for them. Wow.
Mitchell, the big playmaker, the running back, just 2 touches here in the second half. But when you got a team on the other side keeping it for 16 plays, kind of shortens the game up a little bit.
It does as well, but also you got to give credit to that Assumption defense. They was able to neutralize 4, tried to get it to 7, but they stopped him as well. See how they go with this particular possession.
They'll start off with Celestine on the outside, turns the corner, gets into the secondary, driving his legs all the way down to the 45-yard line, and that's a good start for the Braves.
That's what we've seen. We've seen this from Celestine, and once again, when he get the ball, he's going north and south, pick up a big first down for the Braves.
19-yard gain. They'll hurry back to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10. They'll go to Mitchell here. He's twisting and turning. Spun left, nothing there. Spun right, got a couple. And a good gain of 5 on first down.
What's been a difference with this HL Bourgeois team, those turnovers that's really affecting this game thus far. But right now, Braves look like they're making something happen.
And we're at the 6-minute mark. That means another hydration timeout. You talk about what's the difference in the game right now. It has been the extra point. The inability of the Mustangs to convert the extra point, whether
That's
it be
correct.
kicking or going for 2. They've been unsuccessful on all 3 times.
Each and every time, boy, and it's going to play a difference in this game right now. Because right now you see that the HL Bourgeois just really moving the ball very well, going back to that mainstay to Mitchell and Celestine.
Mustang band and the dancers showed up and showed out here tonight.
Yeah, good crowd out here as well. Can't see on this side, but this whole side is full.
Second down. We're in the final 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Celestine again, running room on the outside, leaping over tacklers, cross the 30, another first down. Braves have something going here on this drive.
Determined running back right there. Celestine just taking a handoff from Renthrope. That counter action, which delayed the linebackers and the defensive line are coming up. Another first down for the Braves.
Go to the big fella here in Mitchell.
Ooh.
Mitchell got into the secondary, and he's a load to bring down.
See Dontrell Dorsey able to come up to make the tackle. They're getting right back to the line of scrimmage, ready for the next play.
Very close to another first down. They'll give it to him. That's 3 plays, 3 consecutive first downs, so they're getting them in chunks here. Right back to the ground and pound. Split back, Celestine, Mitchell. What a duo. Rimfo barking out the signals. It's 26-21. Braves trying to get back that lead here tonight. Delayed handoff. Celestine running free again. That's Ruffin.
Looks so similar.
Ruffin fighting cramps all game long. Able to get back in there and get a piece of this action.
Ruffin and Celestine just look so similar in the backfield, doing the right thing. Once he got past the line of scrimmage, able to cut it back, be inside the goal line right there.
Braves are knocking on the door. They have the ball placed at the 1-yard line. Mustangs have their work cut out for them. 4:58 on the clock.
Going in a big package right now for the Braves. Assumption taking.
Mustangs call a timeout here. That knocks them down to just 1 timeout remaining. 4:48 on the clock. A lot of ball game left. And it's going to be a long time before we could decide who the player of the game is.
Oh, this going to the end. I love it. You know, you thought that HL looked like they were just done. But now, exactly when they get this first possession here in the fourth quarter, outstanding. Looking forward to see how they actually go and get this thing set up. See how Assumption come out this timeout, see what they actually going to call. Going to have to capitalize right here, Boo, right there inside the goal line at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, and you had point-blank range, so as Assumption's strategy, hey, let's get the ball back. We've been doing well on offense, too. Give me some time to play with versus trying to go with a goal line stand.
Get the ball back, work the clock. Their offense has been methodical in moving the football, passing and running the ball, and let's see how it's going to end up.
Yeah, an offensive penalty would change my strategy, but if not, leave me some time on the clock.
Right.
Mitchell in for the direct snap. He wears number 4. 3 big fellas in front of him. He'll follow them in. Boy, and they got to him.
Good job.
Reed Diaz first to wrap him up low.
Give it to the Diaz, that linebacker, able to slip in right there on the blitz. Untouched. Able to come up with a big tackle right there for the Mustangs. Good job.
A loss of 1 on the play, bring up 2nd and 2. They'll try the other side this time, send the big fellas to the left. Mitchell will get the snap again. This time walks in free, untouched. And just like that, the Braves have retaken the lead.
Wasn't fancy right there. Just from the previous play was to the right. Now they came to the left side. Got the big guys up there. But once again, Mitchell going in untouched for the touchdown for the Braves.
HL Bourgeois will go for 2 here. They'll stay same formation. Mitchell danced his way in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 4:08 on the clock. The Braves answer. They lead by 3.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back. We're 4:08 away in this one, and it's going back and forth. Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, this game. Yeah, that's a painful thing right there. I don't have the biggest calves, but one time I had a cramp, and I know what it feels like.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too well at all. Scared to even move anything.
Both teams answering. This is a back and forth. This has turned out to be a slugfest between these two clubs. They'll kick it right out of bounds. You know, the good news is there's no return. The bad news is it's pretty decent field position for the Mustangs.
And you know Colby Guidry has a good leg, but each time he's been kicking it out of bounds. So see what the Mustangs going to do here. Been very effective with the football. Time is the clock that they can manage that. It's turned out to be a real good game, Boo.
Mustangs went 16 plays on their last drive. Plenty of time on the clock, 4:08. They trail by 3.
More importantly, each team has one timeout left, Boo. See who can manage the clock.
Willoughby's done a nice job for the Mustangs leading the way at quarterback. They'll go to Davis here. Davis trying to get outside, being run down from behind.
Thought that was going to be a loss, but Dave was able to get a little bit more speed and get outside, but flag on the play.
Yikes. Spot foul right there. So after the 10-yard mark off, it'll be first down and 15. Here comes the pressure. Thrown to the outside. Caught. Steps out of bounds. Nice gain.
It's Preston.
Kizanta Preston, the senior wide receiver.
I think it is good possession reception right there. Stop the clock.
Made up a few yards now. Second down and 7. Straight run. Willoughby, run and rump, crosses the 50. First down, steps out of bounds.
It's pretty much a call play right there for Willoughby. That was a call play by Willoughby just to get it outside and also get the first down and stop the clock.
First down and 10 Mustangs, 3:26, plenty of time on the clock. Direct snap, Willoughby again off tackle, same results. Runs into a wall, keeps his feet moving, and a good gain of 5 on first down.
Floyd did, and you see once again, keeping it straight up, making sure that the possession is held with that ball.
Each team possessed one timeout.
That's it. It's going to be critical to see how they're going to manage this clock right here. With the clock running right now with 2:56 in the fourth quarter.
They'll throw it to the outside. Has Preston again. Shy of first down yardage, makes a catch. He's one of the sure-handed receivers here for the Mustangs.
And you know what you're seeing is Assumption doing what they want to do now with their offense, because the defense is now just playing. You know, they're pretty much exhausted. It's not getting even a rush right now, Boo.
Big third down here. Davis, big play running back in the backfield alongside Willoughby. Willoughby keeps it himself. He'll have a first down. That'll move the chains. Also stop the clock temporarily as we're at 2:23.
Again, good calls right now. Keeping the ball in 7 hands.
First down and 10. Two back set. They'll go to Miles. Miles turns on the speed, takes a hit, and very seldom does the first hit bring you down, but he's unable to get out of bounds. That'll keep the clock rolling.
I thought he was running to the sideline the way he was able to get out. Unable to get out, stop the clock.
You know, the first thing the Mustangs want to do is get a score. The second in their mind is try not to leave too much time on the clock. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. 1:34 on the clock. There's a timeout here. And we're going to come down to the final 1:34.
What a game. Assumption.
Ball's at the 32-yard line. We got a 3-point game.
Timeout was called by HL.
Here kind of wonder who's going to make the big play for the Mustangs. Willoughby,
Right.
Davis, Preston has come alive here in the second half.
It's about to all come down to this.
If any of them get in the open field, that's where something could happen.
Yeah. They've been keeping the ball in in Willoughby's hands.
Thrown to the outside. Good catch right there at the 20-yard line. Another first down. Stop the clock temporarily, and the Mustangs hurry back to the line of scrimmage.
Here it is. Just a good possession reception by Preston. Not a long route. It's a 10-yard out route. And doing the right thing, getting upfield, which stops the clock. Now the clock just started again.
Pressure again. Thrown to the outside. Just kind of led him too far. That'll go incomplete. Second down.
You know, the run has been effective now, but they're still trying to throw it.
Yeah, you run the ball now and you're short of a first down gain, you're almost going to need 20 seconds off the
That's
clock
correct.
minimum.
Assumption should have at least one timeout left for the Assumption Mustangs.
Fans are at the edge of their feet. Second down. They'll swing it out. Davis makes the catch. A lot of blue jerseys there. Reverses field. Looking for a block. Needs to get out of bounds. Still on his feet. Takes a big blow on the outside, but he may have had a first down. That'll stop the clock. A risky play down the sideline for Davis, but it paid off.
Here it is. The pursuit was coming this way, and David just stopped on brakes and goes the opposite direction. Only one defender to the outside, and he did the one thing again that you thought the sideline was going to make the tackle, but able to make a big first. Whatever the spot said, break up a first and goal.
59 seconds on the clock. The ball's inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. They'll go tush push here, trying to push him forward. They'll cross the 5-yard line. They'll need to run that play 3 times and hurry up.
Got to hurry up. Going to have some guys that are down, too, as well for the offensive line.
HL, just stay on top of people. Now we got an Assumption play with a cramp.
That's typically what happens in those big pileups like that.
An opportunity. There's a check on. Here's our core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. A lot of guys came alive late, but the most consistent player wore number 3. Caleb Davis, 16 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, had 5 receptions, had another touchdown in the air. He had some electrifying runs here tonight.
Tell you what, outstanding. Started off rather slow. In that first quarter, you thought that they was just going to be run into a brick wall, but after that, I mean, Mr. Davis in the second and third quarter has done an outstanding job. Job well done tonight.
Well, one of the latest reveals we've had in recent years. You had Willoughby coming alive at the quarterback spot,
right.
Deserve it. Preston came alive in the second half, and they had a lot of players vying for that T-shirt.
In this situation right here, see if they're going to keep it in number 7's hands to go in for the touchdown.
42 ticks on the clock, no timeouts. They'll line up for Assumption's version of the tush push. It's been good for 2 and 3 yards every time.
Sir.
Watch 72 wrap up the quarterback and carry him along. Everybody knows what's coming. He takes a snap. They'll push him forward, and they'll mark him short. They'll need one more. They'll have to hurry. One thing you don't want to do is jump off sides here as an offense and back them up, but it looks like a guaranteed touchdown the way this play has been working.
Just let them set it up right.
72 has been the key. He'll carry the quarterback in. Good snap. This time they'll stand him up. That, my friend, might cost him the ball game. 12 seconds.
Call a timeout.
Wow, they had a timeout left. The
Got one
scoreboard said
timeout
there was
left.
no timeouts.
Assumption should have one timeout. If they call a timeout. It's nothing. They didn't even move at the snap. 72 tried to push him in, and Willoughby didn't even move a step.
Yeah, he fakes it inside and runs around the outside. There won't be a
That's all
person in
walked
sight.
in, man.
So the question is, does the coach have enough confidence in the old tush push?
Or just spread the big boys out and just let them push it in.
So you play 4 quarters. We got 11 seconds on the clock. It's come down to this. 4th down from the 1-yard line, trailing by 3.
What a game. See how they're going to set this off. It says a game of inches, so we're about to see tonight.
It's the last man standing.
That's
We've got more cramps, tired folks. My suggestion, try not to run close to Donald Jones. He eats up the middle on defense.
I wouldn't go 90s way. Here we go.
Looks like they're going to go with the tush push. It's worked 3 out of 4 times. Let's see if it works one more. More conventional lineup right there. They'll go to Davis. They mark him short. He doesn't get in.
Unbelievable.
Davis looked like he had an opportunity to cross the line. One referee said no good, and now they do.
Let's see that on a replay. I thought he had crossed the line.
There's no replay in high school football, but we'll take a replay here. You know, we don't have a camera right down the line. It was close.
Wow. They didn't give it to him.
Wow.
Oh, man. 4 seconds left.
2 shots from point-blank range. The tush-push failed. They go more conventional. Gave it to the player of the game, and Davis. Davis turns around. May have not got low enough.
Oh, man.
Only needed a yard. Referee said he only got 3/4 of that yard.
Wow. The line rough did see it. He didn't cross the plane, so.
Doesn't get any more exciting than this. This has been one whale of a high school football game.
Yes, sir. Tell you what.
Assumption just needs to Braves need to make sure after this snap they get it into the positive side of the field. Just lean forward, get in play, and that'll run the clock off. And HL Bourgeois comes away with a remarkable victory. A goal line stand in this one, and they'll walk away with a 29-26 game. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the ATVCI.net postgame show right after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Welcome back to the ATVCI.net postgame show. Both teams come to center field. A hard-fought game between the Braves and the Mustangs. The Braves come away with a 29-26 game. Can't ask for much more than this, Glenn.
Can't ask for more. And what the difference is, you talk about those extra points after when Assumption scored, difference in this game thus far as well.
Aaron's sitting in amongst them. What a game tonight, Aaron.
And injuries and penalties and another 3-hour football game. But still, these two teams, I got to give credit to both of these teams and coaching staffs. These two teams worked their tails off for the entire football game to the very last second. Neither team
one full yard and make a difference in this game. But overall, this game was pretty much even in math. Assumption 15 first downs, HL Bourgeois 14, 218 yards rushing for Assumption, 234. Overall, total 362 yards for Assumption, 254 for HL Bourgeois. But the difference is 3 points in this game. HLB winners.
Next week, we head to Geyser Stadium, Clifford Watson Field, as the Berwick Panthers host the Franklin Hornets in what we hope would be somewhere close to a game
no
like
doubt
we
about
had
that.
tonight. And there you see that graphic, Hornets and the Panthers. So for Clarence Robinson, Bill McCarty, Aaron Artigo, the guys that work the cameras, and the guys in the truck, I'm Booger Zaffrey saying so long.
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.